Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest who hasn't been up here in a long time.
We see him all the time.
We went to him. We went to DJ Khaled.
When?
In Miami.
Okay, I'll say, I always want to come up here, you know what I'm saying? It's the big show.
There you go.
It's the big show.
DJ Khaled.
What's up?
Now, Khaled, are they mad at you in Miami because they say you jinxed the Miami Heat?
Nah, that's what you think, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just a rider, I'm a Miami Heat rider, you know what I'm saying? Not just for the Heat, but just for the whole city, you know what I'm saying? So I just go all out, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to Miami, I'm going all out.
Like you, Charlamagne, with the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fanatic. You feel the way that LeBron left? Like, how does it impact the city that he's gone?
I wasn't mad. You know, I understand, you know what I'm saying? You know, we grateful. I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying? But I did want him to stay, and I thought he was going to stay. But when he went home, you can't really be mad at somebody that going back to their crib. You know what I'm saying? I understand this is his prime, so it's the right time for him to go back to the crib. But that's not saying that we ain't going to be the champions still.
No, you guys ain't going to be the champions.
Yeah, you're not going to be the champions.
It's not going to happen.
We always rebuild teams. We got stars on our team.
Khaled, stop it with sports predictions. You're not going to be the champion.
Let's move on to another subject. Shout out to Miami Heat. You know how we do it.
Let's talk something you know. Music.
Okay, talk to me.
Well,
8 albums in.
Yeah.
8 albums.
Wow.
And congratulations on the headphones deal, the Bang & Olufsen. That's a pretty big
Yeah.
So you got the headphones on the table?
No, actually, yeah. Well, this is the ones that they put out. I got my edition. They'll bring it up in a minute so I can show y'all. Actually, got the prototype. But I did a deal with Bang & Olufsen and Heads Audio, and they let me make my own headphone. It's probably going to come out, I can't say the dates yet, but pre-order is going to be real soon. And it's real nice, man. The DJs and producers and just anybody that like music are going to like it. You know, I made it the right size, you know what I'm saying? Give it that look. I think y'all going to love it.
Right. How did you get the 8 albums, man? Because I look at a lot of DJs who put out albums over the years, whether it was Clue and Envy, Drama, like 8 albums. There's a lot of rappers don't get 8 albums.
How many albums you had, Envy?
One. I did one with Red
Was that the
Cafe, so
co-op?
2. The co-op with
But everybody thought it was called the
1.5.
At Block Party, 2 albums.
Yeah, you know, the love of making music, the love of the hustle and the challenge, you know what I'm saying? You know, I always tell anybody that works with me, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's about being consistent and it's about going hard. So when I was putting out my albums and putting these records out, you know, I made sure I always put hits out and I always said let's do it every year, once a year, you know what I'm saying? Come out at least once a year and control the sound and let people know this is for real. So when I first came with my first album, I just never turned back, man. You know what I'm saying? I just kept going and going and going, and I don't plan to stop anytime soon.
And plus, people feel like they can't tell Khaled no. If you ask somebody for a feature,
I mean that's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I work hard to get what I'm trying to pull off. But when you do have a track record of making great music, and you know, if Khaled do call, people know it's going to be a great situation. You know what I'm saying?
Because these artists are very difficult. Sometimes you got to call somebody like 100 times to get them to do something. Who was the most difficult?
I have to do it all the time. I wouldn't say the most difficult, but somebody that wants it to be perfect and it's good because it's gonna at the end of results is gonna be a hit. Drake would be somebody that you're gonna have to really want to do it, or it got to be the right situation or the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Even more so than Hov?
Oh, well, I was about to go. Hov, it took me 5 years to get Hov.
That's a long time.
It took me 5 years to get Hov, but with Hov, I just kept, telling him I want to do something. He ain't never tell me no, he ain't never tell me yes, but at one point he's like, yo, when we get the right record and the right time, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Because, we do have a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was just like, let me keep hustling. You know what I mean? I work with him on other projects, been in the studio with him and vibing, and that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time as, I'm in there like, I want to do a record. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, let's do it. When he finally said, let's do it, it took me like another 2 years to get it done.
Right.
But it was like 5 total.
But you did the Go Hard remix, though?
Right, the Go Hard remix, he was supposed to be on the original.
Okay.
And I found out he did it, but I never got it. You know what I'm saying? So like, when the record came out.
Damn you, Lenny S.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When the record came out, Christmas time, he's like, yo, give Khaled the verse. And I ended up making it the remix. So that was definitely a blessing, you know what I'm saying? And he was like retired at that time.
Yeah.
So it was like a huge deal.
Well, were you able to make money off it?
I didn't put that record on iTunes.
Okay.
On the remix, I didn't put on iTunes. They Don't Love You More was on iTunes and stuff like that.
Now, where was he in the video? Because he didn't do the video.
He didn't do the video. When I made the record, I didn't expect him to do the video because I know he doesn't really do that many videos.
You're like, I
So
don't want to ask for too much.
Yeah, like I was grateful for the opportunity in the verse. So I wasn't even like in my mindset to say I'm gonna get him in the video. Of course, I wanted him there, but you gotta understand if he doesn't do his own videos, he does once in a while. And you heard him on a bunch of other features, not too many, but you haven't seen no videos with him either. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? So certain situations you just gotta be super grateful about.
Why not a Jay-Z cartoon or hologram or something for the video?
I didn't want to start reaching. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bit of a reach.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was just grateful, man, just to pull it off, and it's a win under my hat. You know what I'm saying? And shout to Jay-Z, and I'm sure by him seeing me hustle and win with the record, he probably like, yo, you never know, he might do another record with me.
Yeah.
You know
Now,
what I'm
congratulations. I heard you're doing afternoons on radio now.
saying? Nah, that's not true. That's not true.
You just gave a middle finger to radio, man. Cause that's when I first heard of you, when you was doing 12 to 2 at EDR in Miami.
I mean, I love radio, you know what I'm saying? And, I did like 15 years straight in Miami radio. But right now, my career I'm on a whole nother mission right now. You know what I'm saying? Got a record company, I got a management company, I got a production company. Now I'm in the electronic business, and I do a lot of traveling. So it wouldn't be fair if I locked in with a station that couldn't be every day dedicated, because, I come from radio and I know what it takes to win. You got to be there and you got to dedicate and prep for your show and do it big. So I wouldn't go in that lane right this second, but you never know. Maybe in 5 years or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at Tom Joyner with the big house with the heliport. I see that's what it looks like y'all destined to have a Tom Joyner bank account one
No,
day.
they keep
You know
telling
what I'm
us the
saying?
money's different now.
I mean, well,
I'm
you got to hustle. Like, y'all got Revolt with you. You got certain things, and this show is syndicated. So, imagine in years it might be even 10 times bigger, and
Absolutely.
and you might be doing. Tom Cruise got his cruise. You know what I'm saying? That's his big
Tom
thing.
Joyner got his cruise.
Tom Joyner, excuse me. But you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's where y'all are destined to be at, and that's what's so dope about y'all being here every day. It's gonna pay off. But right now, I'm just on my mogul, and I'm just trying to take it to a whole nother level on what I'm doing that I've been building for a while right now.
The thing I like about Khaled, he's still like, you still show love to the other DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like the DJs that may not
Absolutely.
be on your level, like Envy. You
Nah,
still get the
I
call.
don't do that. I don't do
Right.
Watch your mouth, Charlamagne. You better watch your mouth right now.
This is like the dart. Thank you. What's up, D?
Watch your mouth.
It's like
But
nah,
you do though. You'll call up DJs in like small markets. I seen it.
Listen,
And you probably hang up like,
you gotta understand.
Nah, Khaled will just call and be like, yo, you good? What's up? We gonna drop for you, whatever. Like, you do that.
No, I make sure, cause I'm a DJ, you know what I'm saying? And I understand the hustle and the grind. And at the same time, I understand that the hours that we put in and what we trying to do. And I say we because, Envy or whoever's a DJ, I respect that, you know what I'm saying? And that is that I know where I come from, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to always go back and touch my people as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, as I feel like DJs, we wear many hats, you know what I'm saying? We do radio, you could become a program director, you know what I'm saying? Or you could be the next biggest producer, or you could be the next biggest CEO. You know what I'm saying? I feel like DJs wear a great music hat that has so many different ventures, you know what I'm saying? And I always tell my fellow DJ friends, like, yo, don't put yourself in a box, you know what I'm saying? Because they will try to make you just do that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we gonna do everything, you know what I'm saying? If you're capable of doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like Envy right now, he's hosting a morning show and he's on the turntable. Not many people can do that, but he can. You know what I'm saying? Khaled, he's a DJ, but he has a record company, he has a management company, he has a publishing company, he has his own headphones.
sound like a lot
How you
compared to
know about
Envy.
all that stuff you doing, but only gave Envy.
He gave Envy
No,
one thing.
What I'm trying to tell you is, what I'm trying to tell you is,
he talk on the mic.
no, but you understand what I'm saying? Ev, like,
Don't let them get to you.
hey, listen, I already know how my dog do, but listen. Andrew got me doing shots in here early, like,
Hit him another shot,
man, give me another shot, cause I see where we
All right,
going.
I didn't do mine yet. You can have mine. I'll do mine.
Now you got the first Remy Ma verse.
Pass these down.
Yeah, that shout to Remy Ma. You know Remy Ma, my sis.
Do you call her as soon as she got out?
We was talking while she was in, and she told me when she was supposed to come out the day before.
Right.
So she told me she was coming to see me the day after.
ASAP.
Right, so I told her, you know what I'm saying, when she did come out, I didn't know she actually got out. She called me. She was in the whip leaving, I guess, the spot. And I was like, you know what, Remy, you just got home, spend time with your family, and, you know, we'll hook up later. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to Toronto and come back. She's like, nah, I'm coming to see you. I was like.
Right.
I
She
was
couldn't
like,
wait.
great.
Where you was at, Miami?
I was in the studio. I was here.
You
I
was
was
in
in
New
the
York?
studio.
All right, okay.
So she came by the studio with some fly boots on, and her hair did, and chains, and like she ain't never left.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, and you know, her swag and her talk game like was just so dope. And I was just, you know, obviously the first thing I was talking about was like, yo, I want you to be on We the Best. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you want to sign her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not hiding. Ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my job to try to sign her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been done. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? And she just got home, so I'm sure she's weighing out her options and stuff. But we got into that vibe, and you know, and after that, I was just like kind of like talking about some music, and she's like, I was like, you know what? I would love to do the remix if They Don't Love You No More, but I want you just to be on it, and I would want to put it out right away. If you want to do it, it's
Right.
on you.
Right.
Get this
And
buzz
she's
popping.
like, turn the mic on, like.
Wow. So it wasn't planned like, yo, when you come home, you going to record this?
No, I never even told her what. I felt it was inappropriate
Right, absolutely.
to
First
ask
thing
her
on.
to do stuff while she's in jail. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That sounds kind of crazy. So I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, let me be the first person as soon as you come
yeah,
home.
I didn't even get into
Right.
that. I was just like, let's have a face-to-face conversation, and, you know, I'm happy you're home.
Right.
But, you know, we got into the music conversation, and then boom, she's like, turn the mic on. Let me tell you, she did like one take, maybe 2 takes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm watching her. She was like rhyming in my ear, and I'm like, wow. And then she went in the booth and just knocked it out, and she's like, you good? You know what I mean? And I appreciate that, but at the same time, I can tell that this girl is just, she got it.
Of
She been
course.
had it.
I was
coming
gonna lie.
home.
I was
she got it.
nervous.
Yeah,
I
no-
was nervous. I said
no
she was
prison
sitting
rust.
for a minute.
You know how
might
it
have a little
goes.
Prison rust.
Yeah.
But when I heard the record, I was so happy, man. I
You
was
know how
like,
it goes.
She's back at it. She sounded like old Remy. The swag, her moving was the same. It made me happy.
Yeah, and same thing with me, because you know how when people get locked up,
They
you
have
don't
no-
really know,
The prison rust, right?
and it takes time. Nah, she got it.
Yeah,
She
that's
was
good.
locked up for a minute,
Did-
so.
Was there any content that she was spitting on there that you been like, whoa, don't do that? Like when she talks about the
Well-
situation that happened.
I mean, I heard like, you know, I can tell she's definitely not holding back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we noticed.
2 in the belly, Remy
yeah,
Machiavelli.
Tell me,
yeah.
yeah.
But you know what? I'm like, that's Rem though. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this though, Rem, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely bossed up even more. When you do talk to her and get a chance to interview her, you know, I think prison, the vacation she took, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she just had time to think, and she probably bossed up more. Because when I'm having a conversation with her, she's bossed up and humble and grateful and appreciative, and you know what I'm saying, want to know what's going on and stuff. So I respect that. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely focused. That's what I'm saying. Focused.
Word.
Now you got a new record we about to premiere.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Talk about this record a little bit.
Well, this is my new single. This is like, you know, if you know Khaled, how he do, like, I always put out, like, the big street anthems, wake the streets up, you know what I'm saying? And then I come with the Billboard #1, you know what I'm saying? And this record is real special. It's me, Chris Brown, August, Future, and Jeremiah. I always wanted to make a record like this, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard because these are like the best singers of our generation right now.
Sure.
And at the same time as with the swag and the talk game. So when I put this record together, you know how when Quincy Jones put Secret Garden together? You know what I'm saying? How, like, it was just, when you first heard it, the way it was coming, it was just like, it was just well put together. It was amazing. Well, I put this record together with all these artists, and I made sure that the song is dope first, what we're talking about, but at the same time as, you know, not just them singing amazing and talking that talk, but also doing certain ad-libs in this place and that place. So when you hear it and see the video, I'm actually premiering the song right now. And
World premiere.
World premiere.
Well, introduce it, man. Introduce it.
You know what I'm saying? And the video's coming out as soon as we play the song.
Okay.
Oh, wow, so the video.
You know, I ain't never
So the
did.
video shot already.
Yeah, video shot. I ain't never did that in my career. Like,
Wow,
premiere a
that's
song,
huge.
and then after y'all premiere it, the video come out.
So
introduce
Chris
it.
and
So you must
everybody's
have
in
a-
the video?
Yeah, Chris Brown, Future, Jeremiah, August, DJ Khaled, all in the video. This is some Grammy / Billboard #1, and I ain't taking no talk back.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? This is smash.
You
Introduce
kind of
the
like
record.
though. You kind of like underselling it. This ain't the Khaled I'm
no,
used
well,
to.
well,
Yeah.
because the thing is that this record, I promised myself the minute you push play, the first 3 seconds you're gonna know it's a smash. And I feel like, you know what? Like we talked about earlier, this is my 8th album, right? Well, I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm just gonna show you better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? And this is a #1 record, and I'm premiering it right now, right here on the Breakfast Club.
All right, let's go.
It's got to be a song for the
called,
ladies.
It's called Hold You Down. It's for the ladies and the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Because if you loyal to me and you riding to me, you smart. And matter of fact, Angela, you a genius if you loyal and ride to me.
Do you and Rick Ross practice this? Y'all are amazing.
This like this like the opposite of these hoes ain't loyal.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, these shots do come in handy in the
I
morning.
told you.
Absolutely.
Because I'm really buzzed up.
Absolutely.
I see what we doing.
All right, well, let's get into it right now. It's DJ Khaled. It's the Breakfast Club. Records hard.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Like, you know, just to get Chris Brown, and you know, Chris Brown just came home.
Right.
So I got him right when he came home. You know what I'm saying? And we was in the studio together, and we was vibing, and as soon as I played him the record, he loved it. You know what I'm saying? And me and him was just going back and forth, and I had one room, and he had another room. He knocked it out like in 5 minutes. That's how excited the record was, and he gave me his verse like in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got in the studio with Jeremiah, Future, in August, it was like another great experience. It was just natural, great energy, good vibes. You know what I'm saying? And this record right here, I feel like it's gonna be one of them records that you're gonna hear all day around the clock, and I'm excited.
Finally, a song for the women who are loyal.
Yeah. You know
what I'm
we
saying?
gotta pay
You hold us
homage.
down,
we
we hold
gotta
you
pay
down.
homage to the girls that ride for us, because you know my whole thing about this song is like, if you ride for me, right, and you hold me down, I'ma hold you down more than ever. I ain't got a problem for buying you whips and cribs and clothes and here's
Talk
some
about
money,
it. Talk about it.
and here's some money for your savings account.
go.
And here's some extra money just to blow away. It's just about, you know what I mean? I appreciate you
There you
because
go.
you keeping it 100 with me.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I saw you on Instagram.
Here we
you
go.
was with a female, like y'all was booed up. I never seen that side of you. You know?
Well, when you see the video, you're gonna see me grabbing some ass
okay.
and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Monsieur
you know,
Khaled.
you know what I'm saying? Not exactly. I mean, you know, Khaled a Don Dada now. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm about my hustle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about, you know what I'm saying, you know, making sure I can take care of my family. And I feel like a woman should be there to appreciate and to inspire us to continue what we gotta do and not interfere with our hustle.
Right.
Because sometimes women, you know what I'm saying, will stress you out so much that will take you off your game.
Oh yeah, we know in this room.
You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna happen no matter what. But I'm gonna want a woman that's going to inspire me and rub my head and say, baby, you do what you gotta do. I know we together, we good.
Rub your head and say, Khaled, you the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And say my name and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All this is making me think, Khaled, are you loud in bed?
Where did that come from?
All right, that's between you and you. You and you can't.
I'm just asking a question. I know he's in this situation.
Nah, you know,
are you loud or do you?
You know,
yell
when
out ad-libs?
I put it down with my lady, you know what I'm saying? Like I do what I gotta do. She knows that I'm swagged out.
I can't see you whisper.
Yeah, I'm swagged out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in there making that movie.
This is getting awkward.
So listen, do you feel like it's harder to push records now because like when you first started, you were like the underdog.
Right.
People wanted to see you win. You won a few times. Now you're on your 8th album. Do you feel like people might front on you a little bit? Like,
Well, that's why I made the record. They Don't Love You No More.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I made that. It's not about fronting. It's just about success. And They Don't Love You No More was about, you know, like for instance, y'all got the Breakfast Club, right? You know what I mean? And they root for you when you got it. And yo, Envy, congratulations. Yo, congratulations. The minute you got it, they congratulate you. Now you on top. Now they be like, man, F them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or this and that and that. That's what I mean about They Don't Love You No More. Like, I feel like, you know, I'm saying something that people are scared to say. You know what I mean? And I ain't scared to say nothing. And if y'all know me, I ain't never been scared, and I ain't never been worried about what somebody gotta say.
Right.
Because when you successful, they gonna talk. Period. And that's why I respect a Jay-Z, a Birdman, or a Puff Daddy, or these great icons, because I know they've been through some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know they've been through some stuff, and they still smile, and they're still on top.
Right.
So you have to respect them, and I understand through my journey and my grind, you know what, you know, people gonna say stuff or try to knock you down, but at the end of the day, I can't I can't entertain that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know who's really real around me, and I know who really love me, and most importantly, the fans love me. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I make the music for, is the people, the kids, and the fans, because they love me, and I want to inspire them.
Now, recently you were out in Toronto with Drake for the show.
That was dope.
Now, I noticed that 50 was also on that show.
Yeah, he was.
Did you guys run into each other? Because I know you guys had words before.
Absolutely, we did not run into each other. I came on. I didn't even know he was on the show. But I didn't run into him. And if we did run into each other, like, I'm not about. I ain't never been about trying to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I promote, because I'm not a gangster. But at the same time as I'm not soft either. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time as I ain't got no problem with nobody as long as they ain't got no problem with me.
So you're not looking for a problem?
Nah, I never do. I never do, even when there is a problem. Because when you're successful, there's going to be problems. But I'm not going to look for a problem. I give thanks every day for life. You know what I'm saying? I work too hard to play a game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to take care of my mom, my father, you know what I'm saying, my brother, my sister, and my woman, my wifey, my team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to jeopardize myself to do something dumb.
Right. Like, even when Fifth was throwing shots at you, you stayed out of it. Like, even when you recorded your mom or whatever, you just didn't comment on it.
At the end of the day, I can't entertain negative energy. It just don't make sense to me. Financially, it don't make sense to me, and I think as a boss, it don't make sense to me, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue winning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm gonna do? Get on the Breakfast Club and start dissing people?
Right.
That ain't gonna do nothing for me.
It might help record sales. I don't know.
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But what I'm saying is, like, that's just not Khaled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's made me win, because I be who I be. I ain't trying to act. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be Khaled.
Now, also, you were playing kickball with Chris Brown. And,
that was fun, by the way.
And everybody was
Let me
posting
show you the picture.
You gonna post the picture?
Yeah,
This the picture
I
that
forgot
cost.
to hit you up because I see you posting. I say, boy, Charlamagne won't stop messing with me, man. and when that picture came up, I predicted that. I said, he gonna give me donkey the day or
Nah, I
something.
ain't give you
I was like,
donkey.
damn.
No, we were
That's the
just talking
picture that
about
caused
the-
Florida to do the anti-sagging law. After that, Florida was like, nope, we got to ban this sagging thing.
Yeah.
What you do? You got to laugh stuff like that off, though.
Absolutely, man. I had a great time that day. What I learned about kickball is everybody can play kickball.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So, when Chris Brown and his management invited me to come, I didn't know how to play kickball. When I watched it, this is easy. Kick it and run. So, you know what I'm saying?
Kickball in school, Khaled?
I mean,
I
I
never
played
played
softball
I never
and
played
football
kickball.
and basketball, but I never played kickball like on the field. You know what I'm saying? I played soccer. You know what I'm saying? So when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be good at this. So I kicked the ball and I was running first base, and the guy
explaining
tried to throw the ball at me, and he missed me, right? And then boom, I hit the first base,
Reenactment.
and I realized I might make it to the second base.
Oh,
I
boy.
did make it to the second base, and then I'm on my way to the third base. So I'm running back and forth. I'm gonna be real with you. It's the best play of the day.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, ask Chris. Ask Chris is the best play of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to ask you because Envy brought up the 50 situation, and in the hood we always talk about this. Like 50 said, French was the one who recorded your mom.
I mean, that's what they say.
Yeah. Did you ever talk to French about that?
I never really had a conversation about that because, first of all, French is my brother. You know what I'm saying? And he's part of the team, and as well as he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I need to have a conversation about something that might not be true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know what? That's going back to what we said earlier. Why am I entertain negative stuff? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to me. It don't make math to me. It don't make me money. It don't make me happy or mad. It just don't make sense.
Right.
So if I'm gonna entertain negative energy, then I'll be depressed all day and I'll be broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I refuse to do that. So I'm not gonna entertain nothing negative. You know
But
what I'm
sometimes
saying?
it could be in the back of your head. If that's your brother, you could ask him anything.
Man,
And
listen.
he could be
I
like,
mean,
nah.
put it this way: French, my dog, and I don't think he would do that. But I ain't know him then.
True.
Right.
So you see what I'm saying? So I keep it 100 with myself, but I heard him on interviews, and he said he absolutely had nothing to do with that,
Right.
and I respect that. But at the end of the day, is going back. I'm not gonna entertain nothing negative.
Okay.
Because my new album is called I Changed.
Right, you changed.
A
A
lot.
lot. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's you know what I'm saying?
That's great.
boy.
No, but I'm saying that doesn't mean that you can't change.
Word.
Because say you did something, say me and you had a problem, and we end up being cool. You know what I'm saying?
That did happen.
I mean, I ain't never
wasn't
had
a real
I ain't never
problem,
had
no.
no problem with him. You know what I'm saying? When he gave me Donk of the Day, I was just like, yo, damn. You know, I ain't never did nothing to you, but I get it.
Right,
because I come from radio. You gotta do your job.
Right.
I got
And I
done the other
respect
day.
that. But at the end of the day, is you gotta respect me to say, let me have a conversation with you because let me tell you why I felt away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And only he can say is I gotta respect Khaled more because I came to you as a humble person and I know I'm gonna see him again. So why I'm not gonna talk to him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always look like, even if I had a situation with anybody, let me have a conversation with him because I'm going to bump into him.
Right.
Like, let me not play myself and let's not have a confrontation
Right.
for what?
Or let it be awkward and we just don't speak for no.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah,
It don't make,
all because Khaled made a terrible sports prediction? That's no reason to have beef.
Exactly.
very
I'm not going to
sensitive
play
about the
myself
heat.
over some dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me and Khaled had words before. We argue all the
Really?
time.
What?
Oh, what?
Listen.
Envy's sensitive, though. He's
Nah.
like,
No, Envy's so
But we speak
sensitive.
privately,
Did you
though.
see what
Yeah,
happened with
absolutely.
the drama?
Oh, I seen that interview. I seen that
Yeah,
interview.
he's sensitive.
But you know,
Me and John cool though, but me and Khaled,
but that's good that you resolved it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes a conversation or it might take an interview to resolve it. Because some people don't realize what a problem is until it comes to their head.
Right.
You know, but one side might think they know.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I don't be knowing that somebody might have a problem. And they do, great, where the phone at? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Let's have a sit down. When you have a problem, a real boss gonna go to the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if they don't want to go to the table, that's showing you it's a different type of problem. That means they might want to, you know, take it to another level. But I'm going to take it to the table. I'm going to bring it to the table, good or bad.
Right.
And then hopefully we can resolve it. And usually real bosses resolve it because that's what bosses do.
That's true. In
Bosses
life,
don't want problems.
Right.
Not
at all.
any successful. That don't make business sense.
You want solutions.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Always.
You always gotta be like that.
Right.
You know
Now
what I'm saying?
also, I noticed that you shoot hoops a little bit for a little bit.
Oh yeah, now I'm about that, Envy.
Nah.
I'm about that.
Now, when I come to Miami,
Envy.
Oh,
we'll
God.
talk about that later. But
You
what's
got-
the most you won from
Listen.
somebody and who you
You
beat?
think
Okay.
you can play with Khaled money-wise?
Listen. I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, Envy got paper now.
I know.
A lot of paper.
I ain't got no
That's a
money.
whole nother interview.
I'm broke.
Listen, let me
They
tell you
don't
something
got
about
8
Envy.
albums worth of money. Though.
Yeah, Envy inspires me.
I'm broke.
Listen, but when it comes to that basketball, don't get it twisted. If you got that brown bag, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
When-
the most money? you
But
took
I
from?
have lost before. Meek Mills beat me for I think 80K. But I beat him before too though. We actually, victory wise, we're even.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. I ain't lose, I ain't win. We even. So I'm still the king of the court around my way.
Who owes you and who do you owe? Do you owe anybody?
No, I don't owe nobody. You know what I'm saying? I beat French Montana. I beat Meek Mills. Meek Mills and I have tied, but I beat him before.
Anybody owe you?
Nah, everybody's paid up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I beat Jeremiah. I beat Buster. I beat a bunch of cats that's not in the music business. It's on the street corner.
So,
You know what
Envy,
I'm
are you
saying?
challenging Khaled right now, right here?
I'm gonna have my son challenging. I'm gonna have my son
Wow,
shoot
he
the
said his
threes.
son
I've
could
been
beat
watching
you.
him on the
I know
gram.
why
He's
my
nice.
son- my son,
He's
I'm like,
nice.
My son practice every day.
Listen.
What if your son loses?
His son is
He's gonna-
nice.
My son got to do a lot of push-ups at Cali crib.
Yeah, listen, his son is nice. I ain't gonna lie,
You
but
take money from that child?
I can't do that.
it's daddy's
I can't do
money.
That. That would be a fun game.
By his daddy,
But let
my-
me tell
my
you
son
about
too.
me. If we having fun, I'll lose.
That's a
If we
good.
practicing, I'll lose. But when that bag is in place, I'm gonna win.
Did you ever play 2 Chainz?
No, you know, I seen him challenge me.
He did.
He challenged. I was surprised.
And he played ball. He played ball.
I heard.
Okay.
The streets say he can play ball.
He played ball.
Some people called me and said, "Cal, you know that boy can play."
Okay.
But I said, "That's cool. That's cool."
But can he
And
shoot?
2 Chainz, my brother. That's cool. But when that bag is involved, it's a different pressure.
Right.
And it's not even just about basketball, it's about life. Who can handle the pressure? And I can.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, let's talk about pressure.
Envy, you gotta play. Envy, you gotta play.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's
no,
talk about-
shout out to that's my brother, but
Man.
I'm just keeping it 100.
Word. Let's talk about pressure. I seen you on Larry King.
Yeah.
You said you still haven't gotten over your fear of flying.
Yeah, I haven't.
You're missing out on a lot of money.
of money. I
No,
got
that's good.
I got offered
Envy
$1
will
million
fly.
to go to Dubai.
A
I didn't-
million?
$1 million. I ain't go. I get offered every day to go to London, UK, 300.
Let me tell you, Khaled get that money. They say,
For a
Envy,
show,
Khaled won't fly. You want this money? You know, I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
Ain't
every
nobody ever offered you
out.
no $1 million and no
Why- this money,
$300,000. Shut
all
up.
this money.
But why won't you get on the plane to go get that bread? You a hustler. Like,
Well,
I
I used to fly. I haven't flown for like 6-7 years. I used to fly every day. Not saying I won't fly again, but I haven't. I bought a tour bus and I enjoy it, and I get to everywhere I need to get to. But
Except for London and Dubai.
Yeah, of course, overseas. I'm planning to take a boat to go to overseas and stay out there for like a month and just do all the gigs
You
I
can't
got.
get like a Khaled stand-in?
No, I can't get a Khaled crazy.
What
You know
happened
I mean?
that you afraid to fly though?
The shaking, you know the part when you take off, you know, and the pilot say, "Hey, you always take off. It's always the rough before you go over the clouds. When you get over the clouds, the pilot will be like, "Yo, this is a 5-hour flight, and by the way, it's gonna be bad weather the whole way."
That doesn't always happen.
It happens to me, so I'm like saying, so I'm saying, so I'm in the plane saying, why he didn't tell me that while I was at the gate? I would have never got on the plane. Like, I don't want to be out here stressed out, shaking and risking my life. You know what I'm saying? And I realized about planes, it's a business.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's a business.
Right.
So I'm in the plane like, he gonna go through his bad weather and these clouds to get me back home to Miami because it's a business.
He don't want to die either though. That's what you.
Yeah, but I'd rather him go take a left or a right to avoid.
You can't just take a
do.
left or a right when
That's
you're
what
flying.
we think.
You think they go through it? No, they do.
Listen, and they start shaking, and I'm in a black cloud for an hour straight, and I'm like, so this man didn't know that cloud was right there. I'm on the plane. This man gonna try to tell me he didn't know that cloud was there. So I'm like saying, man, this is
Left or
disrespect.
right.
Because of my $1,000 first class ticket, he gonna make me go through this. You know what I'm saying? So I said to myself, I can't take it. And when I land, it take me 3 days to calm down.
Right.
Wow.
So
You might need to take like a sleeping pill or something.
I took
first.
Xanax on a plane, and Xanax usually have you, feeling,
Right,
you know what I
nice.
mean, like nice, and it don't work. I usually don't sleep for like 2 days before I go on a plane and try to sleep on the plane. It don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just scared, man. I
Fat
ain't
Joe
gonna
had
lie.
the same problem, right?
He did.
So how
He
did he
did.
get over
I
it?
think Joe got over it though, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
Joe
Joe got over it. I mean, I'll let him tell you the story, but the reason why he started flying is because of me. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you a story, but I'm talking about he started flying because of me, and then right when he started flying, I stopped flying. And I even flew like private jets before, and I ain't like that either.
I'd rather fly
I don't like the
commercial than
private.
Yeah,
a
it's
It's
private.
like
like-
it's too small. Feel like it's
Yeah, the only good thing about a private jet is I actually talked to the pilot. I'm like, listen, homie, I don't like no clouds. I don't like that. So
you do
if
something.
you guys stay low, stay low.
Oh my
And if it
gosh.
take longer, cool. Just make sure it don't shake.
make sure those.
Why you just don't pray? Like pray to Allah.
I pray every day, every second. I prayed on my way over here.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying, but it's just like I'm relying on him to get me there.
Right.
I always don't rely on nobody.
So
And if
you
notice
get in
my
a cab
hustle,
or
I
a
never
car
do.
service though.
And I'd be on the bus, and the bus be shaking like crazy. But I'd be like, yo, stop, get me out.
Yeah, you've been. You
can't do that
had
on
a
a
bus
plane.
blow up on you one time.
You're right. And
Now you're not gonna get on the bus. Thanks, Sean.
No, he
No,
did.
no,
He had a
it's
bus
true.
catch on
It's true.
fire.
How the bus catch on fire?
we was on our way to L.A. to take it to head video shoot, and I was leaving Orlando for Grab Bash, and I don't know exactly how it caught on fire, but I'm thinking the tire, the tar lit up the I think tar was coming out and lit up the engine, and it started smoking and fire, and like the bus driver noticed, we pulled over, and the whole back of the bus was like lit up. So it was like seconds that we had to run out. So I couldn't only grab my laptop with my album, and everything else, got burnt up, clothes, everything. Because we want to take a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the movies. Like, we actually ran, and like 2 minutes later, it blew up.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? So, that was definitely a learning experience. And
It didn't scare you from buses though.
Nah, it didn't because I got out.
You could run off.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't
Like,
run off the
The
you
guy
know,
was a plane. He couldn't get off.
Yeah, you're going to see it through the rear view. You're going to smell it. You're going to know something. If you're in the air and that go down, what you going to do?
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
We're
under
going to
the seat,
land.
put it-
It don't take that. It might take them an hour to land. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the only thing I'm scared of is flying. Everything else, I'm about it.
I saw you on Larry King. You said that you could be practicing your Muslim faith more.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 100% Muslim. I'm Palestinian. I'm Arab. But at the same time, as you know, I ain't gonna lie to myself. I pray more than 10 times a day, more than 5 times a day. I pray every second, actually, as much as I can. But I do be around the shop. You know what I'm saying? I do be in the club. You know what I'm saying? I be around certain things. So, you know, by me saying that is just actually, you know, respecting myself and not lying to myself. But I do practice the religion, and I call it the life. You know what I'm saying? I do practice the life, and I do it well. But I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to be a liar and say I'm perfect. I wouldn't do that for all the perfect people out there that inspire me.
Nobody's perfect.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know, I got to keep it 100.
Now, you're Palestinian. Do you have any thoughts on the Palestinian-Israel conflict?
I mean, you know, I want peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want peace, and I hope every day that we can have peace. And, you know, I feel like, you know, we all, you know, in America, we get along. You know what I'm saying? Arabs and Jews, or if you're Italian, or if you're white, or if you're Spanish, or black, we all get along in America. And I know that took some time back in the days, but they overcome it. And I feel like if we overcome it in America, why can't we overcome it in the Middle East? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's very important. And I think our leaders have to boss up even more to say, you know what, we got to overcome this. You know what I'm saying? And we got kids dying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not in military suits. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy on both ends. You know what I'm saying? So I pray every day for my people to be in peace and to free Palestine, and at the same time, as you know what I'm saying, I pray for world peace.
Right.
Because, you know, now I look at the news, I see something new every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In different countries. You know what I'm saying? And we so blessed, and that's why I'm, you know, in America, we so blessed. You know what I'm saying? But I want this inspiration in America to rub off overseas, Middle East, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully one day we have peace.
Do you have any industry connects that be like, yo, don't speak on it. Don't say free Palestine. Don't.
I mean, I never had nobody come tell me that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I realized lately when you're in the limelight, they want you to say more. You know what I'm saying? And I say as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? And it's not political to me.
Because your voice means a lot.
Yeah, and that's why I have no problem saying it right here. Free Palestine. Please, I pray for my people every day to be okay. And as well as I pray for everybody else to be okay. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I represent, is unity and peace. And I think anybody that knows Khaled, that's what I represent from day one anyways. So, you know, if this interview helps for us to make peace happen, please, everybody, let's get together and let's promote this peace and save our children.
Right.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we appreciate
Peace
you
is
joining
the
us this
best.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you for
Why can't you be serious for once, man?
That's the truth, though.
Thank you for the world premiere. Hold you down.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate y'all, and congratulations on your success. My new single on iTunes right now is called Hold You Down, featuring Chris Brown, Future, Jeremiah, and August, off my new album called I Changed a Lot.
Now, do you feel like when you going on a plane, is that the same way you feel when you come into the Breakfast Club? That
Shut
same
up.
feeling?
I mean, sometimes I'm like, yo, Charmaine, he gonna attack. Angela Lee might talk some personal stuff. Then Envy, he's a Jedi. You don't know where he gonna come from. So, you know, you gotta be
I
prepared.
don't know if Envy has a problem with me today.
Now, Envy, my brother. That's my brother.
I
You know
always
what I'm saying?
tell
We go
Khaled,
back.
though, I respect Khaled because he came from radio. And to see somebody come from radio and now to have 8 albums and to have a label and do what you do, that's inspiration.
Thank you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
So
that.
And anytime Charlamagne tries to rip you down, it's just because, you know.
I've never tried to rip him down.
But you gotta understand is, I don't ever take none of that personal. I understand the game. You know what I'm saying? I think every artist should understand the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Some
how
people
you,
want to be donkey today. Just
yeah,
so
but
you know.
the thing is that it's how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And when you deal with it right, you get respected more. And at the same time, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
He made a terrible sports prediction.
every day ain't gonna be.
He said, "Can we
sunshine.
move on?"
Listen. That's
Can we
part of
move on?
success. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all go get the headphones when they do come out. This is the prototype, by the way. You know what I'm saying? They're just the right size, the right
They
look.
match your outfit.
You know what I'm saying?
They better
Like,
than Beats?
I'm not, you know what? I'm not competing with nobody, but it's
room
we
for-
the best.
Right.
Word.
So it's definitely the best.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not competing with nobody. And
Khaled could be a good politician,
Okay.
yo.
no, but it's true. 'Cause
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like I don't need to compete with nobody. I think my brand speaks for itself.
Word.
All right. Well, it's DJ Khaled. It's the Breakfast
Khaled.
Club. Good morning.